Hey everyone, this is Draco and Magnius here once again with Hawk-A6 for another episode of Legend of Zelda: The Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we finished off Sidequestapalooza, where we did a bunch of side quests here at Skyloft, and we collected some treasure chests. And we also collected Scrapper. Now, on the subject of treasure chests, I forgot too, so we're going to get those in the beginning of this episode. And before we do that, there's the light tower. We'll be doing that in this episode and seeing what happens. But again, first, Goddess Cube treasure chests.
Let's go get those too.
Now, I'll show you on the map where we're going. You know where my beacons are. I think the first one we're going to do is this one right here, because I think logically it's closer. Kinda. I probably should have left near the Elton Volcano range. Why did I go back towards Skyloft? I guess we can do a little commentary here instead of cutting right there so you can see where the island is. So, you guys can, what have you guys been playing? I've been getting into, Spider-Man Edge of Time. I almost have that finished, and obviously I'm doing this Let's Play. Hawk-A6, do you got anything going on in your life?
Tell them about, like, if they did saw the last, episode, ask someone on why Betrayus was so worried just about the curse medal.
Well, it was blatantly obvious why. You can't open your pouch. And I guess I could say the obvious here. If you can't open your pouch, you cannot change your shield, you cannot access your bottles. So, I would only use the cursed metal if you want to farm for treasure or money.
So it's like
or both!
50-50 kind of thing.
Well, it's not really 50-50. There's a downside to it, of course. And then there's the plus side of, you know, getting more treasure and rupees. We still have a ways before we get to the island. Let's see,
Well, if it is optional, you want to talk about my Let's Play?
Yeah, if you want. Go nuts.
Oh, okay, well, what I am doing, next for, this, I'm thinking about either doing 3 or 4 episodes of me doing the whole Ishimura part, because since I'm on chapter 10, which I'm just going to tell you the truth, I really am kind of shocked and terrified, because I was sick and tired of being in the Ishimura on the first one. So if you do want to see me or like say anything, just give me a heads up and I'll see what I can do.
Up, and we're at the island. What you're going to want to do is land right here on the lower side of the island, and you'll notice some rubble. And what do we do when we see rubble? Blow it the frig up! And take the beacon off the map. Boom! Me likey explosions.
Who doesn't?
People who are very nervous? Oh, and shell-shocked people. Shell-shocked, I should say. But anyway, in this Goddess Cube treasure chest, you will be very pleased to find 100 rupees! And now that I have that 100 rupees, we can afford to buy, well, I can afford to buy the Sacred Shield. If you've been following exactly what I've been doing to get rupees, you too can get a Sacred Shield. And the next Goddess Cube is way up there. That island actually has importance later in the game as well, but for right now, it's just an island with, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 2 Goddess Cubes.
Well, isn't that last one that you just left didn't have 2 Goddess Cubes?
Yes, there's actually several islands around that do have multiple Goddess Cubes on them. Actually, no, I think the one you're talking about actually had 3 on it.
Oh.
Oh god, I don't want to hit that.
So close.
I'm going to dodge it because you actually need to land on the top portion of this island. And now. Let me take the beacon off this island. And in this one, you will find, also very pleased to find, another heart piece.
So that's 1 left.
Yep, 1 left till you get another heart container. Guys, I'll tell you honestly, I have lost track of how many Goddess Cubes and heart pieces that I have. If any of you have been keeping track, please post that in the comments. I'd really like to know. Oh, and you'll notice this structure here. I'll tell you right now. This is where, obviously, Beetle isn't flying his airship shop all around all the time of Skyloft. This is where he parks his airship for the night and hangs out. He sleeps on this island, and you'll notice that black patch over there. He has a little fire, and you can talk to him there.
Plus, he also likes watching Beatles, too.
Well, not Beetles. He has... Hake 6 kind of spoiled it. It's not that big of a spoiler, but Beetle has a pet beetle that he keeps in a cage, and he marvels at night. Where I'm standing on is where he parks his ship, and you'll notice up there, there's a little awning. And there's a goddess cube in there that has not yet been activated. What you're going to want to do to get that is you're going to want to, because Beetle has a bed on his shop, sleep at his shop, and you'll end up here. Then you just climb the ladder that's on the shop, and you can climb right on in. Beetle actually has a side quest that you can obtain here, but now that we have taken care of all that, it is time to return to Skyloft. So we're going to cut the video here, and I'll see you guys back there. Alright guys, you'll notice I've come into the bazaar. I have come here because I would like to buy very much the sacred shield that I can now afford, and please stop following me, Rupin. Aha! That's a sacred shield. As you might surmise from its name, it can handle all variety of attacks. Fire, no sweat. Electricity, no painful zaps. Plus, it will automatically repair itself when it sustains damage. It's a little fragile, but that shouldn't be a problem for one as talented and agile as yourself. At a cost of 500 rupees, it's an investment, but an excellent one. Care to buy it? Okay! Pains me to tell you, friend, but it appears your pouch is full. Oh, that's right. We need to have an empty pouch before we can buy said shield.
Put away the wooden shield?
Yes, we'll put away our wooden shield so we have free space. You know what? Before we do that, hopefully I don't run out of rupees to do this, because I would feel like a real jerk if I did that. He's asking how Scrapper is treating us, and the standard, hey, want something upgraded. Now, let's see what I need for the shield. For the shield, I would need tumbleweeds. For the beetle, I need hornet larvae. I need one more hornet larvae, so the next time we go to Fairwoods, I'll do that. I need the dusk relics that we cannot obtain just yet, but we will be able to soon. And what do I need for bomb bag? Of course, I need two more ornamental skulls. Okay, so there's nothing we can really well, I can't really upgrade right now, so sorry, Gondo. Wish I could have give you some business, but I lack some of the stuff. But let's go to Beatrice here. Oh, hey, she's saying something new. That means we've progressed her side quest a little more. Hello, welcome to the item check. Oh, welcome. What's wrong? Nothing. There's nothing wrong. It's not like, oh, hey, that guy is back, I'm so happy, or anything like that. But if you think about how often we meet, you have to admit that our relationship has gone beyond employee and customer, you know? Oh no, I didn't mean to. What am I saying? Please forget everything I just said, okay? Okay, get it together. Be professional. Do you have anything you want me to hold on to? Yes, please. Wonderful. So what do you have? I'm gonna give you my wooden shield. And you'll notice the cursed metal right there. I'm not touching that. Actually, you know what? I want to switch. I know, but I want to switch it so this is all organized and neat. I guess I'm somewhat organized here. Shields, medals, seed satchel, which is going to go down here.
Make your own rope.
Thank you. Come again. Alright, that means we're close to her side quest to happen. I can't say exactly when it'll happen, but it'll happen soon. Yes, he's saying the Sacred Shield description again. You know what, I'm going to check and see if we can actually upgrade the Sacred Shield already. If not, well, if so, hooray. The Sacred... yeah, probably. If not more materials. Now, the fact that the Sacred Shield repairs itself makes it the second strongest set of shields in the game. The strongest set, I should say, but not the strongest shield when it's at its final form. He's saying he takes the liberty of putting it in the pouch. And now let's equip our new awesome shield. You'll notice it actually has less health than the wooden shield at its first form. But as he said, it repairs itself, so it covers that defense.
And it's shiny too.
Well, not really, but whatever. Let's see if we can upgrade our brand new sacred shield. No, I need dust relics and some bird feathers and some ornamental skulls. I need a lot of ornamental skulls. I mean, I need it for this shield, the other shield, and you know what, guys? I'm not going to do it soon, but I probably will off-screen some getting treasure and using the cursed metal at a certain point in time. Sorry, Gondo, I wish I could have helped you again, but whatever. Well, as I was saying, the Sacred Shield and the two it gets upgraded to are actually only the second most powerful. Its final form, the second most powerful shield, and it is the most powerful set of shields. The most powerful shield will be gotten much later, and you know what? I'm going to reveal its name to you. It is known as the Master Shield. Very powerful. The Master Shield is the most epic shield. It does not take any damage ever. It is invulnerable. It does not... you can't take damage from it. Getting attacked by electrical or fire attacks. It can never break. So, once you get the Master Shield, you will never need any other shield at all ever again. But I'm collecting them all just so I can say I got 100%. And now that we're up here, on the top of the light tower, let's look at what the stone tablet says. Let the sound of the goddess's song beneath the light's radiance unto her chosen hero shall fall a piercing ray of guidance. Now, that is very vague, and there's not really much of a clue there, but if you remember what Gapura said about, like, I think he said something in the lyrics about music. Pull out your harp, and it activates this area. And now, Fee and we and Fee will now play a little musical number for you. If I get the tempo. Sorry guys, I suck at playing the harp. And now the full song! Way to ruin the moment, Hawkeye 6.
I said, okay, that's one piece down.
And with that, the Thunderhead has opened for us. We can now enter the mysterious mass of clouds that was over in that direction when we like, which is where we should be heading. Master, there is a high probability that this beam of light will lead us to clues as to the whereabouts of the three flames. I recommend you investigate what lies at the end of this beam of light. Well, we are going to take Fee's advice, and since the top of the light tower is actually a ramp that a dock that we can use to get off the Skyloft, we're going to do that now. Now, before we get into the Thunderhead, I will explain to you that there are actually sky islands that are in Thunderhead. I'm not exactly sure on the number. I believe it was one island that has a use later in the game. Ow! Not the tornado! Oh yeah, and there's... Oh god, oh god! There's a lot of tornadoes on the way to Thunderhead, so be on your toes. But anyway, if I remember correctly, there's one island that does not have a treasure chest on it that's just there for another reason later in the game. There is an island that has a mini-game, and then there's the island that we are going to be heading to as soon as we get in there. Welcome to inside of the Thunderhead. We're going to follow the beam of light to that island there, and you'll notice these enemies flying around. Oh god. Oh hey, I actually killed one by doing that. If you attack the diamond on the back of their tails, you'll kill them. Not exactly sure what they're called off the top of my head, because I don't think it's ever explained in the game. But yeah, I had never known that your standard dash attack would actually kill them. Personally, I think they look like flying centipedes. Up that island with the rainbow down there is relevant for later. There's an island over there. Oh, so there were 4 islands in here, and I believe 1 or 2 of them have goddess treasure chests. And now, let us land. Everyone, I welcome you to the Isle of Songs. Master Yorameshi, I have memories of this island. It is known as the Isle of Songs. Signs indicate that it was left here for you by the Goddess Master. However, I am unable to determine the means of entering the structure. Ahead, I suggest you investigate the area. Well, let's check out the stone tablet and see what it says. Rotate the center pedestal to complete the bridge that allows you to step to the great tower on the Isle of Songs. Alright, you'll notice you noticed them while we were flying over, but you'll notice a few of them now in this way. There are these bridge pieces kind of chilling out there. What you're going to do is you're going to push this pedestal, and you'll see when we move it, those little pedestals around the ring will start moving. So we're going to move that. Let's see. I don't remember the exact way to... there we go. It'll stop right there. And now, that'll only move the left one because the green stone is glowing on the left. So now let's move the middle one. Oh, and the structure changes every time you press it, of course. Let's see what I can do with this. Come on. There we go.
What was that?
There we go. There's that. Okay. Oh, and that sound you heard was, I believe, the sound it makes when it lines up with something. Am I moving the middle? Yes, I am moving the middle pedestal as well. But it is currently, as you can see, well, blocked by a pillar right there. And I guess I can't move anything because it's all blocked. Alright, so let's see now if I can... Come on! There! Well, I lined up 2 of them. Now all that I need to do is get the last one. Come on! Push! Push! Okay, now let's keep pushing because it's actually going to be lined up now. Wait a minute. Oh, I see the problem. Darn. No. I'm going to take a quick look around just to see. Okay, this will block the middle one. Let's see. I hope I don't dawdle on this too much. Come on. Okay, now before we move on... No. Come on. Alright.
No, Alex, you actually did have it. No, I hit the one on the left again.
You mean the right?
Yeah, go to the right, I'm sorry. Okay.
That'll just hold the middle one, and that one will keep moving, the one closest to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is why I hit the other one.
Because that probably, I thought I saw like 2 things were like right there.
Nope. I'm not even sure this will do it, but I'm hoping. If not, we're going to cut this to where I actually get it. That'll hold the middle one. But it'll make uneven the, Yeah, I think we're gonna cut this till I get it. Alright guys, I think I got it this time. Let me just regather my stamina and... Okay. I don't know whether I should push now or hit another one. Yeah, I think this might be the one, Hawkeye 6. Let's see, that will... Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna do this, actually. I think that was the one I wanted. Yeah, that was the last one. Come on. Okay. Is that... Yes, I think that's the one I wanted. Yeah, the strategy guide does not tell you anything on this aside what you have to do to start this. It does not give you the directions to push. Okay, so I've aligned those now. Not what I wanted. I believe that is what I wanted. No, I think I actually want this one. Come on. Push. Yes, that is what I wanted. I really hate this stupid puzzle. Now, let me get a good look at my bearings here. Let's see, if I move that there, then those two will go around. So yeah, I think I want to keep pushing. Yes. That's it, I was right! Huzzah! We are finally done with this stupid, freaking puzzle! I love you all. We did it! We made it through! Although for you guys it wasn't as long for us, but I think that took like at least 20 minutes, if not more. We have finally made the bridge to get the hell in the stupid Song of Isles area. And the beautiful part is we never have to do that puzzle again. I am saving here just so I don't have to do that again. Thanks, sweet merciful God and all that is holy. Now, as you can probably imagine, this being the oh wait, I'm sorry. First thing you're going to want to do, I was going to say this being the Isle of Songs, you were going to want to play your harp, but that's right, the crest is here. You're going to hear some crunching, that's me eating chips.
It's so beautiful.
Master Urameshi, I have important information. When you struck the crest with a skyward strike from your sword, a message from the goddess awakened deep within my memories. Prepare for dance steps. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. I love how the goddess statue's mouth is moving to sing. He who seeks the sacred flames, listen well, for I guide you from my place at the edge of time. The sacred flames are 3 in number. To obtain them, you must also earn relics known as the 3 sacred gifts. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with one of the gifts. Make use of these powerful gifts, and you will find your way to the purifying sacred flames. Now I bestow upon you a melody that will serve you as a key, opening the first trial that awaits you deep within the wilds of Farron Woods.
I'm ready. What are you, Peter Pan?
Oh God, what happened to Fee? She exploded into green light!
I thought it was Peter Pan.
Well, technically she would be Tinkerbell, but whatever. You know, she's kind of like a fairy. Way to ruin the cutscene, Hawkeye 6. That song is called Fiore's Courage. Its rousing melody will guide you. We learned that song Fee just told us about.
Yay. Statue goes back there.
Yep. It'll come up every time we come back here and strike the crest for every other temple. Master, you must overcome the trials set before you to obtain the 3 gifts to reach the sacred flames. I have committed Fiore's Courage to memory. Now you can use your dowsing ability to search for the gate leading to the first trial you must face. I suggest you set out for Farron Woods as soon as you are ready. You hear that, guys? We're going to Farron Woods to look for a trial. The trial is where we are actually going to find the elusive treasure that we have yet to find, the Dusk Relic. Now, before we it wants me to douse. Anyway, now, before we move on to Farron Woods, I'm going to cut the video right here so we can check how much time we have and delete all the useless parts of the puzzle. So, see you guys in a bit. And I'm back. We actually got a bit of recording down, and since we cut it to all the useful parts of the puzzle, we actually have a decent amount of time. So I think I'm going to end the video here after leaving the Isle of Songs. I guess you'd call it the temple on the Isle of Songs? Well, whatever. The next thing we are going to do is leave Thunderhead and go to the Farron Woods. So I will see you guys then.